My name is Isabelle Tharp, and I am from Drake University.
Hi, I just picked up my prescription
All right, and are you here to pick up a prescription for yourself, you said?
for myself. Yes.
All right, and what is the name for the prescription?
Elias.
Elias? All right, it looks like I do have a new prescription for you from Dr. Andrews. Does that sound correct?
Yes.
All right, so my name's Isabelle and I'm a third-year student pharmacist, and I'm going to be going over this new medication with you just so you're comfortable with taking the medication and so I can answer any questions that you may have and let you know about anything to expect with the medication. Does that sound all right if we proceed?
Sure.
All right. So the medication I have here today is the venlafaxine 75 milligrams extended release capsules, and it's also known as Effexor. That's the brand name usually. And what did your doctor say you were using this medication for?
So me and the doctor talked about just everything that's been happening the past couple months with quarantine and lockdown and all of that. And it's affected some worse than others, and I feel like I'm more on the worst side of things. It's been really tough, with losing my job and also
Yeah.
just recently I lost my best friend. She overdosed and she didn't pull through, which has been I mean I can't even begin to describe like how that is. So after talking with the doctor, we concluded that probably this medication is probably like my best bet, because the last thing I want is to get to a point to where I do something that I don't want to do. So I feel like
Absolutely.
this this medication is like my best bet as of right now. So
Yeah, of course. So definitely understandable. I know it's been such a hard past few months for so many people. I know that everyone has been going through different things, and so hopefully this medication will help with those different feelings, and it can usually help with those feelings of anxiety or depression, whatever it is exactly that you're going through. Hopefully this medication will help with this. And did the doctor tell you how to take this medication?
yeah, we said just take it in the morning.
Yep, yep. So this medication can be taken once a day. It looks like, and it will be taken by mouth. Any troubles swallowing capsules at all?
For me, no.
Okay, all right. And it'll be once a day, and 30 capsules is what the doctor prescribed, and one refill. I'm assuming the doctor will follow up with you and keep prescribing refills if the medication seems to be working. As far as side effects go with this medication, nausea can be a possibility, some trouble sleeping, some dizziness, just some things that could be common, but hopefully nothing too serious. And if you do experience something like an allergic reaction or suicidal thoughts, definitely contact your doctor right away. That is something that we do not want to see happening, and that should not be happening with the medication. So definitely reach out to your doctor right away in those situations. Um, Taking this medication, you said you'll take it in the morning. It's recommended that you'll take it with some food and that you take it at about the same time every day and then swallowing that pill whole. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, yep, because the food will help increase the absorption and make the medication work as best as it can. Interactions with this medication, the only thing that's mentioned is a minor alcohol interaction, so just something to be aware of if you do drink, just to be cautious and see if it has any effects with this medication. So maybe just limiting that alcohol at first to make sure you don't have any reactions. As far as missing a dose, if you realize that you're a little bit through the day and you haven't taken the medication, take it as soon as you can remember. But like we said, taking it at the same time can definitely help with the effect of that medication. And then as far as storing the medication, storing it in a room temperature dry place is really important. But otherwise, you can expect results in about 6 weeks for that full effect. I know it can feel like a really long time to wait. It sounds like there's been a lot going on in your life and everything, but do you have a support system, people to talk to, kind of the other resources that might help in the meantime?
Yeah, I have friends that I talk to occasionally.
Good. I'm really glad to hear that. It can be really hard to go through these things alone, but it sounds really helpful that you have some friends to go through these challenging times with. What questions do you have for me? Anything that I can help with?
I don't think I have any.
All right. Well, Elias, I really hope that this medication works well. It just says some things to remind you and remind myself to make sure I told you everything. Taking it with food once a day, about the same time every day, might take up to 6 weeks